Hello world. This is my first YouTube video I've tried to make, and I managed to hash it up quite nicely. But since there are bits that aren't so easily replicable, so I still put it together, and I hope you can find some value in it. Enjoy.
Hello world, this is your average retro mic trying to fix some eBay finds, and this time I have bought what is a Sony Walkman D-NF340 from eBay. I bought it as broken, cost me around £10 including postal fees, so not too bad price. Looks really nice actually. If you look at it, it's really shiny, doesn't look like it's much suffered it doesn't have much scratches or anything, and looks really good actually. So looks nice inside as well. Nothing crazy going on. Let's open. Let's see. The batteries came with the batteries. Right. So it was said it doesn't read discs. So let's see what happens when you turn it on. Turns on. So that's all right. Alright, maybe you can hear the sound. It's because there's no disc in right now, so you would hear that anyway. But at least we know it works. If I turn this, you could maybe open the, yeah, that turns it off. Let's see if I pop in a disc, CD. What should we get? Let's get some crash test dummies from there and pop in the disc. Let's see what happens. So, pop it in, start it. It's trying to do something actually. Yeah, now it's turning, but keeps the same sound. So it's trying something. Okay. No luck. Yeah, I think it's enough. It's quite obvious it will not be able to. Yeah, no disc. Okay, that confirms it. Let's take the disc out. Yeah, you may have noticed that there's one ball and spring missing from the spindle, but I have to admit, before starting to film, I couldn't help myself but have a bit of a look, and yeah, that was me. So this came fully intact, but I managed to lose one spring and ball, but that's that. I also apologize if there are any issues with focus or anything. I'm doing this also with a bit of a retro gear, my filming, like everything retro, so I'm using my old DSLR to film this, so I'm not sure, can't see at the moment how it looks, so let's see if it comes out nice. So anyhow, so what we know is it doesn't read discs. We could just try to maybe open this. So there are the screws, and I suspect, let's take the batteries out. I suspect that if you just unscrew it, it should pop open nicely. Okay, let me find some tools. Let's find some tools. Oh, here. I should have taken, of course, everything out before starting the filming, but it's never too late. Let's see. That's not good. Is that good? That's good, yeah. So let's pop out the screws just to see that. Actually, before I screw everything open, you try to see if the laser works. So for that, I think we need to press this hole here, which has the sensor for the lid. You see this, so it knows when it's closed. So when it's open, you can press, nothing happens. But then when you put something there, I'm just using these cotton ear cleaning things, and you press that, and you. It's not pressed. Oh, that took the batteries out, of course. Let's put the batteries back in. So it's not just comedy gold. Okay, so that there you see, and we can see the action inside. So the light moves, it's trying to read. So what I wanted to check is if the laser works. For that I try to put this closer to the camera, and let's see if I can show you. So let's pop it there. So focus. This is also old. It doesn't have autofocus when you're filming video. Okay, there we go. So okay, let's turn off some lights. Maybe shows the laser better. And there we go. We are in dark. And when you do this, see, there we go. Laser seems to work. We get some light. So that's clearly fine. So let's see if there's anything obvious then inside, loose or broken. That would maybe explain. Okay, so let's take the batteries out like that. So let's start just unscrewing. Okay, so I'm when unscrewing, it's handy to have something like I have this kind of thing, magnetic, so you can pop the things in there and they stay and they don't get loose like what happened to my spring and the little ball bearing, ball, whatever. And should always, so like that and like that. Okay, so where do we have still? Oh, there is one there. I'll take my, sorry about that, glasses so if I can see better, like that. And there at the hinge there are a couple of them. No. Okay, there we go. Just want to do this also to show how easy it's in fact to open this this thing. Okay, the next thing we need is something to pry open the. I have a perfect tool for that, which again I should have taken out already, but I didn't. And I think this, and we take the next one over, which I might need. So this is just this plastic. I think it's come with one of those fix your phone kits, probably from AliExpress, which is always a handy place. So yeah, there we see that it's just pop, pop, pop. It's open, and we can see that's inside. Looks quite alright. There's nothing really loose or lost. Nothing's burnt. Nothing looks too crazy. So probably we are quite okay with that. So yeah, all the condensators, everything looks fine. That's good. Okay, let's pop that back in, like so. Can still leave the screws. Let me screw these rear ones back so that I don't lose them if they don't come off. So then let them go back in. That's fine. So could it be okay? Let's try to put the disc in like so. Batteries first. Batteries first. Disc in. Yeah, like so. And see what happens. Okay, play. Ah, see, it doesn't. It moves. It twitches a bit. The disc doesn't rotate. That's clearly a problem. That's clearly a problem. So let's see. This spindle seems a bit tight, and if I look at it, it doesn't look like there's much clearance. I think there should be. It shouldn't really be rubbing the base. Let's see if we can get it out. Ah, that's directly very loose. Very loose, clearly an issue. So this spindle so loose means it's just skidding instead of it doesn't have traction when it tries to run the motor and tries to spin the CD, so it just keeps on whirling. And so it could be an easy, I mean, I say easy, but it depends if you can find these spindles. I've already taken the liberty because I checked this earlier, and I've ordered from AliExpress. I'll put a screenshot where what I got from there, and you can find plenty different types. So I ordered a bunch of them, because I'm gonna do anyway a series of more of these fixing videos, and maybe I can use them. So I'll just try later to fix with proper one. But now I think what we need is that we just need to pop it in, try to have it a bit elevated so that there's clearance. And also probably the I mean, it's not probably, it's also the height of the CD on the lens is important, because it can't focus otherwise. That's why it's doing this flippy flappy movement, because it can't focus on the disc, and therefore it can't read it, and then yeah, that's why it fails. So let's see, maybe use just something. And what I'm gonna do before I start doing anything, I'm gonna take these balls out, because so put them back in once, because I've already done the mistake that when you do anything, then these disappear easily. So there, let's try with a piece of paper or something. So as you can see, there's a hole already in this one. I don't think that. Let's take another one, just a small piece of any paper, just to see if I can create a bit of friction in there, and also then make it easier to adjust the height of the spindle, like so. It's like two big fingers don't really work so well. Let's try again, like so, like so. Okay, at least I'm. Oh, that's it. Okay, so it's quite tight now. I can feel it. Let's get it a bit higher, like so, and like so. Okay, that's good. See, now it's you can see there's a bit of clearance there, so it's not rubbing anything, it's really in the air. Now maybe let's put one spring and ball in, so maybe it's enough to hold the disc, so we can see if it works. And if it does, then once I get my AliExpress shipment, I will make another video to try to find a replacement, because I think this might not be so uncommon issue with these things. And then it's nice to know if there's anything on the market that you can use to fix them readily, and not only to find these kind of funky workarounds. Batteries are still in. Let's put crash test dummy in. It doesn't. It's a bit wobbly with one. But okay, let's make sure that it sits in the middle. I think it's also this one it will help to keep it straight level. Okay, so and so, turn it on. Sounds good, immediately CD is turning, and let's see, it's an excitement. How do we know? There we go. Okay, let me find a pair of speakers from here. Not speakers, sorry, unfortunately don't have speakers, have to get one for these videos, but I can pop in headphones, so you, and sure enough it plays. So all in all, I'd say quite a bargain, if I manage to fix the spindle properly, because this is, like you can see, it's in really nice condition. And hopefully this video will help also other people then to identify, maybe they have similar problems, because I've seen a lot of these Sony players there not reading disc, and this could be, of course, these spindle issues, because it's plastic part, and just in time I think it just wears out, becomes loose, and the disc stops spinning, and also if it goes flat to the bottom, then yeah, of course that's another problem. So let's see what happens. Okay, turn it off. So, oh, this has radio also. Does it work? Let's see. Did we get a full package? If the radio, why wouldn't it work? Let's try it out. Turn it on, radio on. Okay, I can hear sounds, but the antenna is probably this, so let's try to tune, there we go. So it works, it just doesn't tune very well, so that's fine, I can live with that. Radio off. All good. So like I said, this is the first part for this fix your Sony CD Walkman D-NF340, and once the parts from China arrive, I'll be making the second part for this, if I can fix this properly, and then have a nice retro Walkman to listen to my CD collections. Thank you for watching. If you like, please subscribe, like, and tell your friends about this to watch and like too, and subscribe. And questions, suggestions, anything, post below. I'm new to this, so which probably shows. So any comments, any feedback, welcome. And see you next time. Bye bye.